Hey guys, it's Britt and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here today. We are making our African stew recipe that's whole food plant-based, SOS free, and delicious. And you guys know it's Tuesday, which means another awesome recipe. So today it's very cold here in Pittsburgh. We have been getting so much snow and the temperatures just have been not the best. Very, very cold. So this recipe is delicious, comforting, perfect for winter. I also love this recipe because it's just quick and easy. We're going to be using an Instant Pot, so on the busy nights you can just whip out this recipe. But you also can cook this on the stove top if you don't have a pressure cooker. And both are in our recipe, which you can just head down to the show notes and find. And also go to our website and find the free printable PDF as well as a Microsoft document so you guys can have it. You don't have to take notes. I have the stovetop and the Instant Pot recipe in there for you. Alright, we're gonna get started. I have the most cozy sweater I could find. I love to buy like multiple size bigger sweatshirts. So this is like perfect. This recipe is perfect because it's crazy busy at work and I just love it. So I really hope you guys give this one a try. Now, this recipe is a nut-free recipe, but you can add peanut butter or whatever nut butter you'd like at the end if that's what you want. African stew generally are usually African peanut stew recipes when you search online, but we do have a secret ingredient to make this creamy in that replacement. But I have lots of options. If you like stuff a little bit spicier, we have an option for that. If you want to have a nut butter, you can add that. And we're also going to add some greens after it cooks. So there's options for everyone with this recipe. We're going to get started. I have an 8-quart Instant Pot. Please do not use a 3-quart. It's too small. There's a lot of liquid that thickens up, but a 3-quart is too small. So you can use a 6-quart or an 8-quart or make it in a big pot on the stove, but do not use a 3-quart. You're going to run into trouble. All of this is in the recipe, so you don't have to take notes. If you get lost, it's all there for you. So in my 8-quart, we're going to go ahead and add in everything. So again, there's a lot of liquid. We have 3 cans of items. I have a can of diced tomatoes. You can get fire roasted or diced tomatoes as long as it's salt-free. Add the entire thing. Okay, up next is a can of pumpkin. So the pumpkin is going to be our secret ingredient. It doesn't taste really like the flavors of pumpkin. It's really mild, but it acts as a creamy replacement for a nut butter and just makes it really beautiful. So if you're avoiding nuts or if you want the recipe to be nut-free, you should add it. But at the end, I'll tell you if you want to add some nut butter in. It just is beautiful and it's a great way to sneak in some pumpkin. So grab that can of pumpkin and add it. And then we're going to add in the entire can of chickpeas. Do not rinse and drain. You want the liquid in there as well. It's just going to help everything thicken up and help your sweet potatoes cook. So you can just, I love this recipe again because it's so easy. You guys know I'm all about convenience and this recipe is that. So just open up your can of salt-free chickpeas and add in the entire thing. Now, if you do like drain and rinse it on accident, like getting tongue-tied, it'll still work, but you don't have to. I'm all about convenience, so I'm just gonna add in the whole thing. If you're sensitive to the aquafaba from it, you can rinse. It'll work either way, so no worries. I've had people forget it and do that, and have people add it all in. No worries. So in here I just have those 3 cans. Alright, all nicely added. And then up next is 2 cups of vegetable broth. That's an oil-free vegetable broth and salt-free. And that is the bulk of the liquid, okay? Up next, I have a medium onion that I've chopped. I'm using a red onion. You can use whatever you'd like. Okay, 1 large sweet potato that I've chopped. And I also like to leave the skins on. You don't have to peel it, extra fiber. Okay, 1 large sweet potato. You can use any sweet potato that you like too. Okay, I like to give everything a stir so all the sweet potatoes are covered in liquid. So easy, guys. We're almost done. And then up next is a spice blend. So I have some cumin, coriander, cinnamon, turmeric, and black pepper. And optional, you can put some red pepper flakes if you like this to have some spice, or even chili powder. But I leave that out because I'm a sissy when it comes to spices. So this is an awesome spice blend, packed full of flavor. And that's it for the main bulk of the recipe. Now we are going to stick this into the Instant Pot. It's right behind me. We're going to set it on high for 10 minutes. You are going to let this naturally release. That is going to help thicken it up. So after 10 minutes, don't let the steam out. Keep it going until that pin has naturally dropped, and then you can open it. And then we'll talk about all of the things that we're going to add in at the very end stage, like our greens. You could add in miso. You could add in nut butter or seed butter if you'd like. But this is so creamy and delicious. You guys are going to really enjoy it. So I'm going to pop this on again on high. This is my giant 8-quart that I have here. Put the lid on. I'm going to set it to sealing. That's really important when you do Instant Pot recipes. And then I'm going to click pressure cook. It's on high pressure for 10 minutes. It's already set from the last time when I made this recipe. And now you can go do some stuff. Let it naturally drop. I will see you guys at that point, and we'll add in all the fun stuff at the end. But dinner is going to be ready super quick. And if you don't have a pressure cooker, be sure to check out our recipe because I do include the stovetop if you don't have one. But seriously, this one and the last couple recipes we've done in the Instant Pot makes it worth having it. See you in a little bit. As soon as that pin drops, you can go ahead and remove the lid. I've just added it to a glass bowl so you guys can see what it looks like at home. It smells so good. And at this point too, you can add in any extras that you want. So I usually like to always add some greens to this recipe. And as soon as the lid comes off, I will put in spinach or mustard greens or whatever really looks like it's going from our refrigerator. Today I have some curly kale that's looking a little sad. So I will just finely chop some curly kale and add it in for tonight. You also could add in some white miso paste or even some red pepper flakes at this stage. Most times, because I'm a sissy for spices, for hot spices, I like to just put out like a little bowl of hot red pepper flakes, and then my husband will add to his, and then we can easily, the whole family can be happy. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try. You also could stir in a nut butter if you'd like. That's optional. I find that it doesn't really need it. The pumpkin really does a great job at making it creamy. But you of course can add that, or even some pumpkin seeds on top for a little crunch is kind of nice. Alright, so I have to get going. We have a busy afternoon, evening planned, but at least dinner's already done. I hope you guys will give this a try. Make sure you check out the show notes down below for the recipe, the link to our website, and everything else that we have going on between membership recipes and ebooks. I hope you guys will make this. Leave us a comment if you do, and I will catch you really soon on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. So good. This is like such a staple for this time of year for us, and I can't wait for you guys to try it. All right, see you soon. Bye, guys.